Hi guys, so story time. I wanna title this day one of planning to quit my job. Yes, I'm gonna put you here guys because I'm still in the kitchen, but I'm going to the office today. And FYI, I made this scrunchy top. So syempre binibenta ko rin siya sa craft fair, and I have a website. So just for day one of planning to quit my job, how am I gonna start this? Please bear with me kung medyo mahaba tong video. So if you want, basta kasi gusto kong I wanna document yung pagpaplano kong mag-quit sa job ko, and then bakit, and then ano na yung gagawin ko next. Okay, so guys, sa mga hindi pa nakakakilala, I'm Mina, and I've been in Hawaii for almost 10 years now. I'm married, I have one son, but then I've been working at the AEC industry. So AEC industry is Architectural Engineering Construction Industry, as a proposal marketing coordinator. Ang dami ko nang napasukang trabaho sa Pilipinas, tapos dito sa Hawaii. Iba-iba rin yung reasons bakit ako umaalis sa work. Syempre, nung bago ako dito, I was looking for an experience kasi I didn't have experience in the US at the time. So I grabbed some opportunities even if there were like low-paying jobs. And then I kept looking for jobs, and then syempre na-hire tayo. Syempre mas malaki ng sahod. So yun yung reason bakit ako umaalis. Syempre pag may malaking offer, dun tayo kasi as you know, Hawaii cost of living is too expensive. Mahal po dito. Hindi ganun kalaki yung pasahod, pero mahal ang mga bilihin. Parang sa Pilipinas, mahal ang bilihin, mahal ang upa, lahat. So, syempre, we're looking for a high-paying jobs. So, yun yung isa sa mga reasons. And then, when I got pregnant, I gave birth, I was looking for a job where I could work from home. At that time, it was pandemic, so I was lucky enough that the company allowed me to work at home. And then eventually they decided to go back to the office full time. So it was really hard because I don't have family here. Just me and my husband, and sometimes his family comes here to, help us a little bit, but because his parents are too old now, not really helping us that much. They're like more visiting us, visiting the kid and everything. And then, eventually, I looked for a job where it's closer to home because it's easier for me to go home because I worked in Waipahu and it was far, and I couldn't drive. I didn't have a driver's license. Until now, I only have a learner's permit and planning to get a driving license. Anyways, so naghanap ako so yung boss ko doon, hindi ako pinayagan na mag-work from home. So kahit na hybrid man lang. Kasi syempre I have a baby, right? So napakahirap kapag may bata ka tas wala kang mapag-iiwanan. Buti na lang, yung asawa ko at that time, he was working at home full time. So, pero syempre, mahirap din sa kanya yon kasi syempre may work siya, tapos mag-aalaga siya ng baby, wala siyang katuwang, everyday ganon. So I decided to quit my jobs and look for a job where I could work from home. So natagpuan ko tong ngayong pinapasukan ko. Unfortunately, honestly, gusto ko yung pinapasukan ko ngayon kasi it's very flexible. I could work at home. Only have to go to the office twice a week. Before it was 3 times a week. But now work from home. But mahirap kasing magtrabaho kahit na gusto mo yung kumpanya, gusto mo rin yung mga taong nakapaligid, pero kung may isa na direct mong nakakatrabaho, tapos hindi kayo magkasundo. 'Di ba? Kasi yung personality niya, strong. Tapos, strong din yung personality ko. Tapos, parehas din kami ng age. So, nagka-clash kami. Even though, yung mga iba kong katrabaho ay, napapansin na, ganun talaga siya eh. Yun talaga yung ugali niya eh. Hindi natin mababago na kasi, wala na, we're too old to change. For me, it's not too old to change, but alam nyo naman na kapag matanda na, mahirap ng itama. Mahirap ng baluktutin kasi yun na yung perspective niya sa buhay, yun na yung mga bagay-bagay, ganun na siya, yun na siya. So, that's why, ayoko ma-stress kasi di ba, we're getting old. As you get older, ang gusto mo lang sa buhay is peace, happiness, Siyempre, nandyan yung konting stress, pero kung yung stress na yon is everyday mo siyang nakakatrabaho, nakikita, nakakasama, tapos it really affects you as a person, emotionally, mentally, hindi siya maganda, 'di ba? So, and honestly, the reason why I'm gonna title this Day 1 of Planning to Quit My Job, because I've been planning, and I'm actually taking up entrepreneurship short course before I really start my business. I am planning to put up my own business. I already do craft fair. I already have a website and everything, but I want to have a physical store where I can push myself to the limits, na ako yung boss, ako yung amo, ako yung empleyado, ako lahat, ako yung magsasabi ng ano kung gustong gawin, ako uutusan ko rin yung sarili ko. I want a freedom, emotionally, physically, mentally, intellectually, financially, everything. I want to have a freedom kasi kapag nangangamuhan ka, kapag pumapasok ka sa kumpanya, may amo ka. And then, syempre, or hindi man amo, yung immediate supervisor or whatever, syempre, yun ang magdidikta ng buhay mo. Kung anong gagawin mo sa araw na to, anong dapat mong gawin, etc., etc. I'm done with that. I hate that. Ayoko na ng ganong buhay. Kasi, nakakapagod, nakakasawa, tapos, you don't feel valued, kasi parang, hindi pinapakinggan yung opinion mo. Ang hirap nun, 'di ba? Yung hindi pinapakinggan yung opinion mo, wala, the people or the company, if the people and company don't value you as a person, what you can offer, what you can give, what you can participate, whatever, to improve the process, the company, the system, the work, etc., it's time for you to quit your job. You're not gonna be happy. Oo, nandun na tayo, kailangan natin ng pera, kaya tayo nagtatrabaho at nagtitiis. Pero if it affects you mentally, emotionally, intellectually, 'di ba? It's not really good. 'Di ba? Sabi nga nila, life is too short, let's make it what we wanna do. Let's do what we wanna do. Gawin na natin yung gusto nating gawin. Kung ano yung magpapasaya sa atin. 'Di ba? Sa panahon ngayon, ang daming nangyayari sa mundo, guys. So, it's better to do what you feel like doing. Yung feeling mo mag-improve ka doon, feeling mo mag-grow ka doon, feeling mo marami ka matutulungan. I have bigger goals. I'm feeding stray cats, homeless cats, and I also want to extend that to all stray cats, help other animal shelters, Hawaii Humane Society, Lucky Paws. I want to help those shelters, Hawaii Cat Cafe, to spread the love to help homeless animals, homeless cats, especially here in Hawaii. There's a lot of homeless cats. And I want to extend it to the Philippines, to animal shelters, helping stray dogs, cats, animals. Kung mag-i-stick ako sa pinapasokan kong kumpanya, hindi ko magagawa yung mga yun. Hindi ko magagawa yung mga bagay na yun. May stuck lang ako sa ganon, 'di ba, sa kakarampot na sahod, 'di ba? Syempre, of course, when you're starting up your business, it's not gonna be easy too. It's not gonna be easy. Syempre may mga hardship din, 'di ba? Especially when I'm taking entrepreneurship, I learned that we're doing financial statement, and of course, yung una mong taon, for sure, mani-negative ka dyan. Meron kang konting kikitain, pero first few months, you're gonna be on the negative side, right? But it doesn't stop on that thing. It'll go up, 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 as long as you work hard and hard and hard. Work hard, work smart, you know. So you have a goal, right? So, ayan. So, kasi dream ko talaga magkaroon ng cat sanctuary here in Hawaii and sa Philippines. So, I want to help animal shelters. That's my advocacy. That's my goal in life. I feel like that's my purpose. I think I found my purpose. So anyways, continuation of our days planning to quit my job. This is day 1 of planning to quit my job. I'm gonna show you. Now, it's never too late. Okay? It's never too late. Just stick to your goal, and if you know that you found your purpose, you know what you want to do, go for it. Okay? I'll see you again. Bye.